Here's the next topic. New research has found that children as young as 8 years old are suffering from body image issues that could have serious and long-term health consequences. One professor is claiming social media can be toxic for children's body image. Another study was done to suggest that younger children are already aware of what dieting is, and some even might have even tried it. 8, trying a diet. All right, ladies, what do you think of this?
Why are we 8 years old even on social media?
Right.
When I was 8 years old is what, second grade?
Yeah.
Like in second grade, I think I was still trying to struggle to write my letters all facing forward, right? Like, the level of struggle and issue should not be on social media. So I think that's a parental issue, for one. And two, the body image stuff is tough. And I have a hard time with it because I think there's a difference between being overweight and being obese, right? To me, childhood obesity is child abuse. It's negligence, it's unfair to the kid, it's not, I have a whole issue with it. And I think it's less about body image and more about health.
Right. And I think social media and healthy living as a child go hand in hand, because if you're always on your tablet or your phone or your filter or whatever it is, you're not out doing active things. You're not playing basketball, you're not running around, you're not doing active things with your family. So if you're living a more active lifestyle with your family, it shouldn't even be a topic.
Right.
I need to be a good role model for my kids.
Yeah.
And doing that is creating a life where they can be active and where you don't even need to discuss the food option. It's just what they're living.
I feel social media's not going away, internet's not going away, and we live in a day and age where there's just access. Kids have access to everything. So it's really important, like what you said about parenting. You've got to be in there. I have a daughter who's a stepdaughter from a second fiance that we never got married. It's a long story, but I'll tell you about that later. But she's wonderful. She's 21 years old, but we talk about everything. And at first I was like, am I over-talking? Am I giving her too much information for a young girl? But I realized it's out there, so I better give her a place to discuss it and ask questions. And I may not know the answers, but I think that's important.
Well, I think that it's going to get increasingly more difficult, increasingly more invasive.
Right.
I think that technology is going to go to places where you can see and find out stuff about people that's really privileged information. I think it's only going to get worse. I think what has to be fixed, though, is there has to be something put in place to protect some people,
Right.
especially children. It's like, you know, a person can go on the internet and say anything they want to about you. That's not right. Nah, man, that's not right.
Well, I mean, the other part of it is, too, when discussing things with children, and I mean, social media is, it's a scary place. Like you said, people are very nasty. And we've witnessed really tragic situations where children take their own lives because somebody left a comment that made them feel like their life wasn't worth living. I mean, for somebody to have that kind of power, I think overall, and I don't have any children yet, but when I have children, the conversation is gonna be about planning for the future, right? Whatever is happening in that space on social media, which is something even as an adult I have to remind myself of, it's all temporary. You have to make sure that you set parameters as a parent.
Boundaries as a parent on what
because
you can do, what you allow your children.
Okay, but let me ask you this. This body shaming comes down to, like, unhealthy eating habits.
Right.
How do you teach kids healthy eating habits without implying that there might not be something wrong with their body?
You practice what you preach. If you are serving meals that you are eating yourself and you're not talking about it, but these are greens, they help with this. This is whole grains, it helps with this. You're teaching them. Right. Versus you should eat this because you look this way.
You know what they say? As soon as you say should to somebody, your inner child goes, no way!
It's like, don't.
It's like you rebel against it. Never say, like, should is not good.
You sit down as a family and you eat together, you eat the right things, and then if you go to a birthday party, you let your kids enjoy themselves with everybody else.
But that's
balance.
It is, but just make it about development, right? And talk about you're planning for your future. We're trying to shape you. Your body is developing. So whatever we put into it, we want to make sure it's shaping you for later on in your life.
I also agree with her because you have to set the example for your children.
Right.
So that's it. I love y'all, man. Y'all should come back all the time. Thanks for being here today, ladies. Hey, I'm Steve Harvey. You want more of that? Well, don't just sit there. Go get it. Press subscribe or click on this list and you can see all the amazing videos you want. Press it. Press it.